the happiest place on earth felt off. A strange, unsettling quiet hung over the magic kingdom. The usual cheerful music sounded distorted, almost sinister. Something was wrong with Mickey Mouse. It started subtly. His smile, usually so wide and welcoming, seemed strained, almost predatory. His eyes, once twinkling with joy, now held a chilling glint. Park visitors, caught up in the excitement of their Disney vacation, dismissed it as their imagination. But whispers began to spread. Whispers of unsettling encounters, of Mickey behaving strangely, aggressively. Hashtags like Mickey turned evil, Screamboat, and Disney Nightmare began trending online. Park officials, desperate to maintain the carefully crafted image of Disney magic, dismissed the rumors as online hysteria. But the cast members, the ones who interacted with Mickey every day, knew better. They saw the darkness growing behind the mask. The first real incident happened during a character meet and greet. A little girl approached Mickey for a hug. Instead of his usual warm embrace, Mickey gripped her arm too tightly, his smile twisting into a menacing grin. The girl screamed, and her parents pulled her away. The incident was quickly hushed up, blamed on a costumed employee having a bad day. But the incidents continued. Mickey was seen throwing tantrums, shouting at guests, even damaging park property. The cheerful mascot had become a terrifying menace. The whispers turned into shouts. Something had to be done. The climax of this nightmare unfolded on the Mark Twain Riverboat, a usually peaceful attraction offering a scenic tour of the rivers of America. Families boarded, excited for a relaxing cruise. Mickey, dressed as a steamboat captain, greeted them with a smile that sent shivers down their spines. As the boat pulled away from the dock, the atmosphere shifted. The cheerful music turned into a distorted, nightmarish tune. The lights flickered, casting eerie shadows. And then, Mickey snapped. His eyes burned with a malevolent red glow. His grin stretched into a grotesque caricature, revealing rows of sharp, pointed teeth. He brandished the steamboat whistle, not as a playful instrument, but as a weapon, its shrill blasts echoing across the water, terrifying the passengers. He chased them through the narrow corridors of the boat, his laughter a chilling soundtrack to their terror. He tormented them with twisted, demonic versions of classic Disney songs. The Riverboat, once a symbol of childhood joy, had become a screamboat of terror. Passengers panicked, desperate to escape. Some jumped overboard into the murky waters. Others huddled together, praying for rescue. The situation spiraled into chaos. Then, a little boy, no older than 6, stood up. He wasn't afraid. He walked towards the rampaging Mickey, his eyes filled with a strange calmness. He held out a small plush Mickey Mouse toy. "Here, Mickey," the boy said softly. "I think you lost this." The demonic Mickey stopped. He stared at the toy, then at the boy. The red glow in his eyes flickered, then dimmed. He reached out, not with a claw-like grip, but with a trembling hand. He took the toy, clutching it close. The transformation began to reverse. His grotesque grin softened. His eyes returned to their normal color. The terrifying music faded, replaced by the familiar, cheerful melody. Mickey, now looking confused and ashamed, looked around at the terrified passengers. He mumbled an apology, his voice returning to its usual cheerful tone. The nightmare was over. The incident, though largely covered up by Disney officials, became a chilling legend whispered among park-goers. The Mark Twain Riverboat was quietly refurbished, and Mickey, seemingly back to his old self, continued to greet guests with a smile. But those who were on the Screamboat that night never forgot the horror they witnessed. They knew, deep down, that beneath the surface of the happiest place on earth, darkness still lurked, waiting for the right moment to resurface. and they always looked at Mickey with a hint of unease, wondering if the monster within would ever return.